This is Jeff in the Zone, bringing you guys the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Boston Red Sox. If you guys want to hear enthusiastic, informative, and accurate recap on the game, follow me on YouTube and Twitter on today's game, guys. So, the Toronto Blue Jays had a doubleheader last night, guys. They were both 7 innings. We won the first game but lost the second game. So, let's get into the scoring. Top of the second, Travis Shaw homers. I'm thinking to myself, good job, Blue Jays, good job. Let's go. Alright. Then, in that same inning, Danny Jansen homers a 2-run and it's panicked. And that's gone. The Jays are in the lead. Woo! And then, bottom of the second, former Cardinal Yariel Munoz homers on a line drive ball to left center field. And Kevin Polensky scores and it's 3-2. I'm like, no! Alright. Top of the third, guys. Teoscar Hernandez grounds it to a double play, but a runner scores and it's 4-2 Jays. I'm like, there you go. Randall Grichuk scored that one. Then, top of the fifth, Rowdy Tellez sac fly and it's 5-2 to the left fielder and Kevin Biggio scores. Bottom of the fifth, Jose Pariza doubles and Yariel Munoz score and it's 5-3. I'm like, no, the cushion is getting shorter. And then wild pitch by Tanner Roark, Jose Pariza scores, Alex Verdugo to second. I'm like, crap. This is getting too close. Top of the sixth, Joe Panin singles on a ground ball to right field. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. scores, Gurriel is third, and Shaw to second. I'm like, let's go. Let's break it up more. And then Randall Grichuk singles on a ground ball to left center field. And deflected by the shortstop, Bogarts, Gurriel scores, Shaw scores, and Panin to second. It's 8-4 Jays. I'm like, we got this for sure. Alright, bottom of the sixth, guys. This is where you gotta think. It's getting just about the end of the ball game here. Even in real life, if it was like 9 innings, but this would be close. So, Yariel Munoz doubles, and Kevin Polensky scores Jackie Bradley to third. I'm like, why is the bottom of their lineup doing all their work yesterday? Come on. Chavez singles, and Yariel Munoz scores. I'm like, no. Crap. So it's 8-6 at the time. They've run on third. Jose Pariza grounds out to a force out. And they score. Jackie Bradley Jr. I'm like, no. So then, top of the seventh. This is the last inning, guys. Teoscar Hernandez walks. We have a mound visit by the Boston Red Sox. They're like, we literally can't take this anymore. But as a Jays fan, I'm like, keep putting it on. So that after the mound visit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. singles. Let's go. With 2 outs, unfortunately, guys. 2 outs. Offensive pinch runner. So Jonathan Villar replaces Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And Gurriel grounded into a double play, unfortunately. I'm like, no. Come on, Jays. Unfortunately, man. Then Shaw ends the inning with a strikeout, unfortunately, man. Bottom of the seventh, Jonathan Villar remains in as the game as the designated hitter. Pitching change. Anthony Bass replaces AJ Cole. So the closer, Anthony Bass, actually did good yesterday. JD Martinez grounds out. Woo! Kevin Polensky strikes out and Jackie Bradley Jr. grounds out. And the Jays win the first game of the doubleheader. That's what I'm talking about. It was an awesome game yesterday. It was close. I don't know why we were allowing Boston to come back. 11 hits for the Jays. 11 for Boston. 1 error, 0 errors for the Jays. Cole got the win, so he's 2-0. Zach Godley got the loss, 0-4. And Bass got the 5th save of the year. Let's get through Band Labs. Calvin Biggio, Randall Grichuk, Rowdy Tellez, Teoscar Hernandez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the DH. Then Villar came as the pinch hitter, remained as DH. Gurriel, Shaggy, of course, Travis Shaw, Panin, and Danny Jansen. And pitching today, guys, yeah, Tanner Roark. You know, the pitching was so-so. It wasn't the best. I mean, he had 8 strikeouts. That's pretty good. So Roark went 4 in 1 inning, 7 hits, 4 runs, 1 base on ball, 6 strikeouts, 1 home run with a 5.74 ERA. Julian Merriweather, man, he was looking good, but he had to sit, right? Because we were scoring a lot of runs there. That was the inning when the Jays were trying to, like, get their insurance runs back. We had 3, right? So Merriweather might have sat too long. He had 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 0 base on balls, 1 strikeout with a 3.38 ERA. It kind of sucks, but whatever. AJ Cole went in inning, 1 base on ball with a 1.02 ERA. And Anthony Bass, 1 inning with 1 strikeout with a 2.37 ERA. And the Jays are victorious in 7 innings, guys. And then on Boston side, they had Verdugo. This is the batting order now. Devers, Bogarts, JD Martinez, Polensky, the catcher. He used to be with the Mets, actually. Jackie Bradley Jr., Munoz, former St. Louis Cardinal, my bad. Chavez and Pereza. And yeah, Godley pitching 3 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 runs, 1 base on ball, 4 strikeouts, 2 home runs with an 8.616 ERA, guys. Springs went 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout with a 7.90 ERA. Walden went 0.2 of an inning, 3 hits, 3 runs, 1 base on ball, 1 strikeout with 11.17 ERA, pretty high there. And Stott came in to finish it up for them, but unfortunately they were short, which was good. He went 1 in 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 base on ball, 1 strikeout with a 6.14 ERA, and that was it for him, man. And that was it. The Jays were victorious. I was so pumped with the game last night. I was like, a win's a win, man. I was so happy. It was close, but we did take the first game, guys. Honestly, my MVP for sure is Travis Shaw. Travis Shaw played a heck of a game. You got to give that guy credit. He used to be actually with the Boston Red Sox, I remember. And I was like, there you go, Travis Shaw, against your former team. You know this ballpark, Fenway Park. And the Jays won. So I'm like, there you go. You're still on that winning streak, which was great. I was so happy that winning streak was still going, right? You're on that big winning streak. I was like, yes! But then you had another game, and the second game didn't go as too well as you guys thought. I'm going to put the score up now, unfortunately, guys. 2-3, the Jays lost, guys. Unfortunately, it happens in sports. You can't win every game, I guess, but whatever. Now you guys see the score solo by itself, but let's get to the second game. This was on September 3rd, 2020 as well. Another 7-inning games. Boston won 3-2. I don't know. We just choked, man. Nah, I mean, it's a doubleheader. It's hard because, like, they have to play 30 minutes after. You know, the lineup card might not have been the best, unfortunately, but that is how sports go. So let's get into this game. So we got to bounce back today for sure. We got Chase Anderson pitching, but how they scored 2Z Wheelan hits a ground rule double on a line drive ball to right center field. Christian Vasquez scores. Jackie Bradley to third, and it's 1-0 Red Sox. Michael Chavez singles on a sharp line draw. And Devers scores and Vasquez to second. I'm like, no. Alright, guys, we got some Jays, though. Rowdy Tellez homers, and it's gone. It was a single home run, so it's 2-1. I'm like, Jays are in this game still. Jays are for sure in this game. And then, a pickoff error. Throw an error by a catcher, Reese McGuire, to pick off Yariel Munoz, and they scored. That's how they got the third run. You know, Danny Jansen the first game had a pass ball, and it was terrible. He just, I don't know where he used to block with his chest before, and now he doesn't do, unfortunately. But, you know, Jonathan Villar singles on a ground ball to center field, and Santiago Espinal third, and Randall Gertchen scores. It's 3-2. Jays are coming back. And yeah, I couldn't believe that, guys. Top of the 7th, Santiago Espinal remains in that game as the third baseman. Defensive switch from the third base to first base. Pitching change, Wilmer Font replaces Sean Reed Foley. Yariel Munoz singles. Rafael Devers flies out, and Christian Vasquez, the catcher, grounded into it. Double play. Well, we're the home team, guys, so we have a chance. Actually, it's the double header, so we're representing the home team. So, yeah, Travis Shaw on a sharp ground ball, he gets the single to shortstop. I'm like, let's go. Jays are cooking it up. Then you had a pinch hitter. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. replaces Reese McGuire, grounded into a double play. Unfortunately, man. And Kevin Biggio struck out, so it happens. You lose. You're not going to win every game, like I even said to all my friends on sports channels and everything. But, you know, you would have liked to win that game. You had 7 hits for Boston, 6 for Toronto, 1 error. Taylor got the win, 1-1. Stripling got the loss, he's 3-2, and Barnes got the save, 4 save for him. So, you know, the Jays look for another game. The improvements, man, a tough one there. You know, it is a doubleheader. Usually doubleheaders, your team is tired, and you got to play again. The batting order, you try to put different players, but it's always not going to work, man. It's usually going to be a lower scoring game, but, you know, Boston picked up the 13th win. Now they're 27 on the record, and we're 21-17, so not too bad. Could be better. But let's get to bad lines. So, Boston had Verdugo at the DH, Munoz the right fielder, Devers the third baseman, Vasquez the catcher, Chavez the second baseman, Jackie Bradley Jr. center field, Delbeck, he's the first baseman, Lynn left field, and Ariza shortstop. And then they had Chris Meza pitching 4 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 base ball, 2 strikeouts with a 1 home run and a 6.00 ERA. Josh Taylor, 1 inning, guys, 1 strikeout with a 7.11 ERA. And then you had Layer, 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 base on balls, 3 strikeouts, 0 home runs with a 6.00 ERA. Matt Barnes went an inning to close it off for them. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 strikeout with a 4.50 ERA. And on the Jays side, guys, this is, it sucks you lost, but you got to bounce back today for a win. Get back in the win column. You can't lose to the freaking Red Sox in the basement, bro. The Yankees yesterday, I'll talk about their game, but they played a doubleheader as well. The first game they won, they beat the Orioles 6-5, and then the Orioles beat them the second game. I was like, so, in the doubleheaders, you can't win every game, and it sucks. All right, so for Jays, you had Biggio, Gritchett, Tellez, Santiago Espinal, Rowdy, Tellez, Villar, Gurriel, Fisher, Shaw, McGuire, and Guerrero. Yeah, Hernandez was the DH, guys. But, we had 7 strikeouts, 9 left on base, unfortunately, 3 base on balls, 2 RBIs, 6 hits, 2 runs, 25 at-bats. And Boston had 27 at-bats, 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 RBIs, 4 base on balls, 8 strikeouts, 15 left on base. So they left more on us. And then on the pitching side, you only used 3 pitchers. Stripling 4-1, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 2 base on balls, 4 strikeouts, 0 home runs with a 5.6 ERA. Sean Reed Foley did a good job. He actually did 1 and 2 innings. Very scoreless, 2 base on balls. He only had 2 base on balls, unfortunately. 4 strikeouts with a 0.0 ERA. And Wilmer Funk, guys, the ERA is going down slowly. Slowly, it's going down. 1 inning, 1 hit with a 9.00 ERA. So the Jays allowed 0 home run balls. That was good. 8 strikeouts, pretty good, positive there. 4 base on balls. The pitching, yeah, that's not that bad. 3 earned runs, unfortunately. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 7 innings pitched for everybody. So, the Jays, tough one, man. And I hope to get back today in the win column against the Boston Red Sox, guys. You got to win this game. It's only 1 game. It's actually at 7:30 Eastern, guys. You got Chase Anderson against Ryan Weber. So, Chase Anderson, 0-0, still trying to get his first win as a Blue Jays. 3.20 ERA, 18 Ks. And Ryan Weber 0-2 with the Red Sox, 5.79 ERA, and 13 Ks. So, it should be a good pitching matchup, but you got to get to Ryan Weber. You got to get to their bullpen. You got to see it. It is in Fenway Park. And you got to win it, man. You got to win this game for sure. And then you guys got to play on Sunday as well. So, at 1:35 p.m. Eastern. So, we don't know the pitchers there yet. But tomorrow, for sure, today's got to be a win for the Jays. I hope we get a win. We'll be cheering on. And I also, guys, will be streaming the Toronto Raptors tonight, guys. Make sure to tune into that, guys. Game 4 as Boston Celtics lead the series 2-1. We're trying to tie it up today. We're trying to tie it up. We're in the bubble, Orlando. But I'm going to do a closing, guys, and then I'm done off for my video. Make sure to subscribe. Smash the like button if you guys enjoyed the first game, but not the second game. Like, come on, Jays. Come on. It happens. And hit the bell for the notification and the future videos, guys. Go Toronto Blue Jays. Go Toronto Raptors. Go Vancouver Canucks. Unfortunately, they're out, guys. They lost to Vegas last night 3-0. Go Denver Broncos. Go Saskatchewan Roughriders. And go... Who else didn't I say? You guys know. Woo! Regina Pats. Unfortunately, the WHL season should be coming back shortly. And you guys will be ready for that. So I might do some videos on that. But get ready for my streams, guys. I just did a Friday night hangout last night. So make sure to check that one out. But don't miss tonight for sure. You guys don't want to miss that Raptors game. 6:30 Eastern, 4:30. Boston, Toronto, Raptors about to tie up the series. We the North for a reason. We're trying to get that ship again. And we got to win. Let's go, Raptors! Woo! Tough loss for the Canucks last night. Tough one. Next year, man. Looking into the future. Bright future, baby. Have a great night, guys.